Hi, welcome to Rihanna Rebelle. I'm here with Sandra Solomon Fragrance.
Hi.
And we are back with yet another fragrance haul. But this time around, we are only going to unbox and try out 8 different fragrances. So I have 4 fragrances that I bought, and you have 4 that you bought.
Yes.
So, I mean, you guys know exactly what's going to happen. We are going to open up the fragrances that we bought, and we are going to try them out, and we are going to let you know how we feel about them. So let's do this. So, ladies first, you can open up the first one.
Okay. Then I'm going to go with Lalique Eau de Parfum. I have a couple of ones from Lalique earlier, and I think they are all quite good. I do have the Noir series, which is probably good, but I'm not so into vetiver.
Yeah.
So they are not my favorites.
And the last fragrance haul that we did, I'm going to link to that one above. You bought Lalique Soleil, which both of us were quite impressed with.
Yeah, that was really good.
So the name of this one is?
So this is just Lalique. Lalique Eau de Parfum.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can try it out first.
Interesting. So this is another floral, I'm gonna guess.
It is.
So it's nice, but it gives me the feeling of something more, it's gonna sound weird, but I mean like a conservative kind of female scent.
Yes.
I.e. something that I smelled in other perfumes, like a sort of a classic kind of composition for women.
Yeah, I agree.
Could be wrong, but...
No, I was just about to say that this is, I mean, it's a good floral, but there's nothing special or unique about it. It actually do remind me of Chador from Dior. So
okay.
I'm going to go read about it again and try it on my skin to see how it develops.
I guess you are going to do a review of it later on.
Yes.
So please do report back on how the dry down is. So that's the one I'm most curious about.
Yeah, I will.
But how do you feel about it? Do you like it? Is it okay? Is it really good? Is it amazing?
I like it. It's not amazing. But I'm curious to see how it develops on my skin. So I'm going to get back to that in the review.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my turn. I'm going to go with Rihanna Rebelle. So I believe the one I have is, this is my second from Rihanna. The one I have is, I think, Rebel Fleur. It's the one with coconut.
Ah, yeah.
So I bought that one because it has coconut, and it's not like a massive dose of coconut, but it's a nice dose. The other one gives me good vibes. Okay. The reason why I bought this one is because this is supposed to have like chocolate note.
Okay, sounds good.
So yeah, and since I love sweet fragrances, and well, I love all kinds of fragrances, but I'm sort of a gourmand. One thing though, I do not like the bottles. This is a 50 ml, and I was hoping that this one would be shorter than the 100 ml that I have of the other one, because the other one doesn't go into any sort of a box or anything. You gotta like have a container to fit that one in. But yeah, let's do this. Let's try it out and see if it's any good. I like the opening.
Yes, this reminds me a lot of maybe the scent from Hugo Boss, but with a twist, with a like caramelly coconut twist. Maybe it doesn't even have coconut, but I think it has something more than just a chocolate.
And I am so glad that I bought it, because this one smells, at least to my nose, more expensive than it was.
Yeah.
This one was a cheapie, like I believe maybe 20 or 25 or 30 bucks. And the sort of a chocolatey sweetness is, I mean, sometimes when you buy cheap fragrances.
Yeah.
The sweetness in them is, it feels cheap as well.
Yeah.
And it feels messy and all that stuff. But this one feels more luxurious,
Yeah.
well thought, it's well made. I really enjoy it, and I am going to have so much fun layering this kind of sweetness with other perfumes on
Yes.
top.
This is marshmallows and chocolates, and it smells amazing. I might even buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
So do you think this one is better than the other you have?
I think this one feels way more well made and sort of a luxurious, if you will, than the other one. The other one feels a bit, it's still good,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel as sort of a meticulously put together as this one is. So I really enjoy this one, and I'm so happy that I sort of continue my streak of blind buying good ones.
Yeah.
It's rare for me to buy anything bad. So this is a really good one, and I recommend this one to both men and women if you want something that is well made, sort of a chocolatey. Now on to your next one.
Yeah. And I am going to go with actually another one from Britney Spears. I do have a favorite from Britney Spears, as some of you may know, and that's Curious. And I am exploring her
Open.
brand. Yes, I'm gonna open.
So which one, what was the name of the other one that you bought?
Private Show
Private
was
Show.
another one.
Okay.
And I really like that one. And it's a fragrance I like to use when I'm going to bed because it's really comfy and nice.
Okay. So the other one was your bed fragrance.
Yes.
And let's see
So
what
this
is
one is Prerogative. And I do like the bottle.
Sweet.
Another sweet one. And I do recognize it from her other fragrances. So there is something in her fragrances that
There's
reminds...
this Britney Spears code
yeah,
DNA in her fragrances then.
exactly.
I'm not sure. And I remember this happened during our last fragrance haul as well.
Yeah.
In that something that we were trying out reminded me of a Prada, and you had Prada on the table.
Yeah.
This one reminds me of Prada, but I'm not sure if it's Prada that I'm thinking about. But it reminds me of something else that is not Britney Spears. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
I
if it's
agree.
that super unique or anything. What do you
No.
think?
No, you're right. But that's like Private Show as well. That one is not unique either, but they are so cheap and you get a really good fragrance, and everybody doesn't have the wallet to buy
No.
expensive fragrances. So if you don't have the money, I think that Britney Spears fragrances really are a good alternative.
So this reminds me of something, I'm not sure what it is, but in a nutshell, I feel that this one is a sweet fragrance, but it's not overly sweet.
Yeah.
It maybe has a musky undertone or something like
Yeah.
that. And there's like this slight hint of something powdery, but it's really, really like, it's just tickling your nose.
Yeah.
It's not something heavy.
No.
Overall, I think it's a good one for the price.
Yes.
It's not going to blow anyone away.
No.
But if you want like a good cheapie, then yeah, this is one that you should check out.
Yeah, I agree.
So what do you think about that? Is it good? Is it awesome? Is it?
I think it's good. It won't become one of my favorites, but definitely one that I can just put on being at home, wanting to smell good.
Yeah. Always have in your gym bag.
Yeah. No.
Something like that. No.
I like to put on something very
Okay.
good after the gym.
So my turn. I'm gonna go with my Jean Paul Gaultier. So those of you who are following me, which you are, right? And if you're not following me, then what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe and that notification bell. I love Jean Paul Gaultier. I throughout the year managed to collect quite a lot of the different Le Mals. There are a few that I missed. There are a few that I'm actually finished my bottles up and could not find replacements because there are so many flankers that are sort of a temporary.
That's too bad.
So I found this one, which is Le Beau Male. And I was like, okay, how could I have missed this one?
Yeah.
For some reason, I missed this one, and It seems like this is available in some stores, but I get the feeling that this one might actually be something that, unless either it's discontinued right now or it's going to be. So I just wanted to buy, extend my collection of La Mal's, and I wanted to make sure that, whoa,
Easy.
that I, whoa, everything.
It comes in pieces.
Yeah.
This was like the last one that had been in the
Yeah,
storage.
no, this is, so yeah, this is Le Beau Mal, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to enjoy this one. I hope it's going to be one of those that are sort of more geared towards summer. So think of maybe Popeye or Superman and stuff like that.
Oh, I hope it smells like them.
So, ladies first, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Mal.
This one is very different from the usual Jean Paul Gaultiers, and I really like it. It's sweet, it's fresh, it's floral.
Yeah, I agree. There's still sort of, I'm not going to say that this reminds me of the other ones, but it gives me the same vibe as Jean Paul Gaultier does.
Yeah.
In that they are sort of a fun, carefree, happy scents, but also a mix of different kinds of notes and sort of a sides. So this one feels fresh,
Yeah.
but there's something with a bit of depth to it as well.
It's something like fresh, floral, salty. Really cool one.
I like it.
Yeah.
And I am really happy that I bought it, not only because I feel that this is a good scent, but because I also extended my already pretty massive collection of Gourmands. Yeah, if you guys have a suggestion of a flanker that you think I should chase down, then please do drop a comment and let me know. But I think based on like a quick first impression, I think this is a nice one. I like that, like you said, that this is a different one.
Yeah.
If you compare it to the other ones.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about it? Good?
Yeah, very good. And it really adds something to your Jean Paul Gaultier collection.
Yeah. And now it's time for your next one.
The next one is Oud Touch from Franck Olivier. And you actually mentioned this, but I'm not sure you mentioned the name, or somehow you mentioned it and I found it on Valentino.
So this is something that my brother bought. And before he bought it, I knew that this people were saying that this is supposed to be like a clone of Oud Ispahan from Dior. And then he bought it and then I tried it, and while I do agree that there was something in it that reminded me of Oud Ispahan, it was nowhere near sort of at the same level of something that is well made, luxurious and all that. And I'm not sure if I think I mentioned it to you and then you bought it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to try it again and see if it is good or whatever.
Yeah, and this is really exciting because I love Oud Ispahan, so I can't settle for anything that's not as good as Oud Ispahan.
How's it going? Whoa, take it easy.
Wow. Okay, I will never get that off again.
So this one is Franck Olivier Oud Touch.
Yeah, and it's like you say, it has some similarity, but it's not even close when it comes to quality and that luxurious feeling.
And I believe when I tried it, it was interesting because when I tried it at my brother's, so the first spray I was like, no, this is not something anywhere near Oud Ispahan. But then just a few minutes later, it actually turned into something that reminded me of Oud Ispahan, but not as good.
No.
But then just a few minutes later, it sort of disappeared. So this one feels like it's really going through all these different phases, coming to the dry down quite quickly, and the Oud Ispahan vibe is lost quite quickly.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
I do think it's an interesting oud, and for the price, I mean, I think I paid like $20 or something.
Yeah.
So it's not so expensive.
I think it's going to be, before we round up this fragrance haul, I want you to take a sniff of that one again and tell me how you feel. But I guess we could agree on that it doesn't smell like Oud Ispahan.
No.
Unfortunately,
not.
yeah.
Because Oud Ispahan is like 10 times the price.
But if we forget about if we stop comparing it to Oud Ispahan, do you feel that it's a good one?
Yeah, I think
Are
it's
you gonna
interesting.
use it?
This is maybe too much of a masculine fragrance for me to use.
Okay. So, but if you would rate it then from, let's say, 1 to 10, what is it going to get?
I think maybe just a 4, as I see it now.
Wow. Okay, that's not good.
No.
So I love Valentino, and I managed to track down 2 Valentino. So I have 2. The ones I have left in this one are both from Valentino. That I actually had. These seems to be either really like there are not a lot of them in rotation in online stores, or they are discontinued or about to get discontinued, because it was so hard to track these ones down. So when I found them, I was really excited. So the first one is Valentina Oud Assoluto from Valentino. And I mean, I think, do you have any from Valentino? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, it's rare for me to try anything from Valentino and not be impressed. I think this is a house that puts out some truly epic fragrances.
Yeah.
So the bottle was interesting.
Yes.
Let's see how the scent is. Ladies first.
Wow. I can't say I get any of the oud, but this is definitely a Valentino fragrance. It really has that DNA from the Valentino ones.
Yeah, and so this is something that, I mean, this is part of their Valentina line. So this is geared towards women. And I do feel that this one maybe has something, like some similarity between this one and the Donna.
Donna, yeah. I was about to say that this is like a darker variation of Donna with something more and maybe deeper.
It reminds me of Donna, but not as bright. This is, like you said, darker. And I do feel something, I'm not sure if it's oud, even if it's oud, it doesn't feel that sort of a dark or pungent or anything like that. But there's something creeping out now that is a bit darker as well.
Yeah.
So based on the opening, this is not something that I feel is mind-blowing.
No.
Unfortunately, I was really looking forward to something that was going to blow me away. But who knows? Maybe the dry down is insanely good.
Yeah, can be.
But either way, this is a nice one, I think, to have. It's just that it's kind of safe. I was hoping for something else since it's oud. But it is Valentino, so you are not going to
It's still
always...
a good one.
Yeah, yeah. So that was interesting. I'm sort of I think it's a good one, but I'm not sure I'm super happy about it.
No,
because
you seem a little bit disappointed.
Yeah. Mostly because it is a Valentino, so I had my hopes up that this would be an amazing one. But yeah, it's not a bad one.
Can't always make the best purchases
No.
when you're blind buying,
No.
even though you are good at it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad though. Moving on, your last one.
Yes, my last one is Emanuel Ungaro, and this is Fruity Amore Lilac. There is other Fruity Amore ones with other names, such as, no, not lilac, but some other colors.
Okay.
But this is a lilac one.
So
This is supposed to contain some flowery notes, some fruits, and also caramel.
Okay.
And I bought this together with other fragrances that was really sweet and caramelly.
Caramel. Yeah. So I actually have not even, maybe I've tried something from Ungaro, but I don't own anything. So this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have anything from Ungaro?
I don't. This is the
Okay.
first one, and I
Okay.
don't even know why I bought it, but
Okay.
there was some thought to it.
And wow, I do get a whiff
yeah.
of it. This was quite nice.
This is good. I really like it. It's sweet, it's fruity.
This was nice. Yeah, like you said, this is a fruity, sweet kind of fragrance.
Fruity, sweet, and I think it had raspberry and blackcurrant. So it has those fruity / berry notes that I really enjoy.
So what I do like about this one is that it has this sort of a fruity sweetness.
Yeah.
And I quite the sweet fruity blends are sort of have really grown on me over the past few years, because sometimes sweet, you have many fragrances have a sweet base, but I don't feel that they are. It's rare for me to find a sweet base that I feel is really nuanced.
Yeah.
But once you put something that is fruity sweet, it becomes a bit more exciting, I think.
Yeah.
And this one feels rich in the sense that it's rich in that fruitiness, and it's not just some cheap like sweet fragrance or anything. So I like it.
Yeah, I like this. And this will go on the shelf with my Assaro Most Wanted Girl by Night, and together with Dior Poison Girl, because those three are in the same kind of area, I think.
I like it. And
me too.
I think you should. And now I'm sort of curious on trying out some of the stuff from Ungaro.
Yeah.
But I think you should maybe try and explore the house more and see if you find other good ones.
And I'm going to put this on later to see how the longevity is and the sillage.
Interesting.
Because this smells very good, so I hope it performs well.
Ah, nice. So the last one, and we are back with another one from Valentino. And this one is Valentino Noir Absolu. So I'm not sure if this is...
And it also says...
Yeah, Musc Essence. Noir Absolu Musc Essence.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if this one is something that they sort of market towards men or women.
Oh, nice
but
bottle.
I do love those bottles. Oh my.
Yeah, looks good.
So I hope this is going to be as good as the bottle looks. There you go.
Thank you.
Valentino Noir Absolu. No, wait. Yeah. Valentino Noir Absolu Musk Essence.
Yes, and
I can
this
feel it.
is a really interesting one. I like it. And I'm leaning towards men, but I think this could be just as good on a woman.
I do like that. I do feel something. There's something like maybe dirty.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is, but there's something.
I was about to say something like oud and bacon.
Oud and bacon. Okay. So yeah, this is.
It's interesting. And that kind of dirtiness is not what I'm used to in Valentino fragrances.
Yeah, that's true. And I get this sort of sweet touch. It's not honey, but there's something sweet in it together with that. So to me, this feels like something that is on a musky base.
Yeah.
And then something powdery, and then that, whatever it is, that dirty side.
Yeah.
And then like a sweet side that could be like a light version of honey or something.
Yeah, or something white floral.
And like you said, I mean, I'm so surprised that this one comes from Valentino, because this one feels like it would be like a niche brand, and it would be one of their sort of challenging perfumes. But I think this one was cool. I do think that this one could be worn by both men and women.
Yeah.
However, you need to have that taste for something that is not 100% mass appealing, something that is a bit odd, something that is a bit funky in a way, but funky in a luxurious way.
But I do think that this is like my Acqua di Parma Ambra. That one is, it's not similar, but it's the same kind of fragrance. You can wear it on your own, but I think it's really good as a base for something else. So my Acqua di Parma Ambra can make any fragrance smell just amazing. And I think this one might be like that one. And I like layering Ambra with something sweet. So I think putting something sweet on top of this will be good.
Once again, I have to disagree.
Always disagreeing. Is there anyone out there who
Ambra
agrees with me? You can just put it in the comments.
Something that I have mentioned in my videos that I think is really good as a base. But this one, the difference between Ambra and this one is that Ambra to me is really clean. Clean in the sense that there's nothing that pokes you in the nose. This one has something that pokes, something that isn't that super clean. So I don't know what it is. I'm gonna look up the notes later on. This one satisfies my the side of me that enjoys perfumes that are different, that are a bit funky, that might be a bit challenging to some. And I do look forward to rocking this one. And I believe that people who enjoy other people who smell different are going to enjoy this one on me. So yeah, that was interesting.
It was.
I like it.
And before we round this off, I'm going to come back to the Franck Olivier Oud Touch.
Let's see if we can feel Oud Ispahan in it.
Yeah, maybe a little. I think so.
And this is the exact same reaction I had last time I tried it, in that you can feel it, but it's so far away. It's not Oud Ispahan. If you ever smelled Oud Ispahan, then you know that that one is in your face, and it's in your face with high quality ingredients, and it smells so good and so luxurious. A balance of something that is elegant and dirty at the same time. This one I have to really sniff deep into the scent, and then like deep inside it I get a little bit of Oud Ispahan, just a little bit. That's the way I imagine it. But so that was, with that out of the way, which one of yours are you most happy with?
Definitely the Ungaro one. Yeah, I am really happy with this. The others is interesting to add to my collection because I want to have so many different ones, but they are not going to be my favorites. But I think I'm going to use this quite a lot.
Nice. Yes. And which ones of mine do you feel is the best one?
Let me sniff these two again.
So that was Rihanna's, and that is Jean Paul Gaultier's.
Yeah. I mean, I have to choose the Jean Paul Gaultier. He's always one of the best.
Okay.
So how about you?
This is tough. I really enjoy, but it's my weird side that I really enjoy is the Valentino one, this one. But I don't think that's the one I enjoy the most. For me, it's gonna be one of these, and I have to agree with you. I do think that the Jean Paul Gaultier one is the most fun one. But I'm not sure if it's just because I'm a Jean Paul Gaultier fanboy, because this one was really nice as well. On the other hand,
I think you are a Rihanna fanboy as well.
I'm becoming. But I do think it's Jean Paul Gaultier, because that one to me is more complex and nice. This one was sort of a singular into that coffee sweetness. So I think I'm going to have way more fun with Jean Paul Gaultier.
Okay.
Out of yours, I have to agree. The Franck Olivier, no. Britney Spears was a bit too normal. Same thing with the Lalique one. And the one I really enjoyed was that fruity sweetness from Ungaro. And I really hope that you are going to explore that house more. I am definitely going to check out some of their ones for men.
And it actually gets better and better.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So that was it, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have tried any of these and if any of those are something that you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video though. If you did, then I would highly appreciate if you would like it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and that notification bell, and make sure you head on over to Sandra Solomon Fragrance. I'm gonna link to her channel in the description below, so make sure you check her out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.